And that's a universal thing. That's a universal thing. Yes, it is.
All
Absolutely.
right, all right, all
Listen,
right.
Jay, you
But no,
have,
I appreciate that. I really do. I do. Thank
and
you.
what I love about J. Rome, is the fact that he has stage presence, JaVonne. Like, he has stage presence that is probably, I would probably liken it to someone much older that has been in the game for a long time. He is captivating live. Can I tell you? So
Wow.
whenever, like, he did a gig at Joe's Pub, Valentine's gig. Okay. And absent with a live band. And see, here's the thing: a lot of vocalists are doing, I mean, by and large, but when you can murder with a live band, that is a different kind of, like, there's no tricks there. There's no auto tune there. I mean, you can get a specialized mic, but there was none of that there. You have to be he's a flat foot, stool and a mic type of singer, period.
Uh, wow. Thank you.
Period.
Thank you.
And easy on the eyes, period. That's
I
right.
look,
Hey,
I
Kaylin.
had to look. I had to bring it because I had the one and only heavy hit over there with me too. So
Listen, they did this amazing duet that I wish we had a great copy of, because they're
yeah,
still like, if you want to be lifted, you watch that and you're just like,
that was
yes.
such a moment.
And yes, Kelly Kells, I did see him on the duets. Yes, ABC. Yes, that's
That's
good.
number one over there.
See what I'm saying? Yes, yes, yes. He was absolutely there, and it's amazing. He's an amazing, amazing talent. Tell me what's now. I've seen you on the jet flying over. Tell me what that Kanye West thing was. How was that for you?
You know what? Sunday service was. Say again.
Oh, somebody just ring the bell.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hey.
back
You
on
know,
in the building.
he was just about to get. I thought we were going somewhere else. I said, "Let me jump on now." I didn't want to interrupt, so please go ahead and explain how. Hi, honey. How you doing, pumpkin?
Hey, my love. Hey,
You look
sis.
so handsome.
Thank you. You look beautiful as always.
Thank you. Thanks. No, okay. I'm kidding. So, what was duets for you, brother?
No, I was
How was
asking him about. I was asking him about the
Sunday
Sunday service
service?
Kanye
Oh,
West.
Sunday service. Yes, please. Oh my God. Yeah.
Honestly, that was a very unique experience. And I say unique because you go into it thinking it's going to be one thing, and it turns out to be something that changes your life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And for a lot of different reasons, you're like we didn't go into it at first knowing that it was going to be what it was. It wasn't this, it wasn't singing gospel. It was really just it was like uplifting and inspirational stuff. And then it ended up being, more about God, and it just turned into something that was changing lives around the world. I still get people from, across the pond in Paris and Rome. They're all still hitting us up saying, you guys did an amazing job when you came here. You guys changed our lives. It was really, 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 really good for a lot of different reasons. Um, and it was very stressful for a lot of different reasons because there's a lot of people and I'm an introvert. So yeah. But it was good though. It was good for my soul. And I'm good that I'm glad that I was able to be a part of it for when I was.
Y'all, first of all, it was a spiritual ministry and sound that I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, what is happening here? Seriously, like,
Yeah.
what is happening here? It's just like, you know, and these are two heavy hitters. Like, they're right now the artists, and then Beyonce. Come on, somebody. Come
That
on,
was
some.
that yeah, that was a fluke too. I didn't even know I was gonna get that. So that was a blessing. So
And listen, these are acts that when you see how the machine itself is running, it is an experience in and of itself. And on top of that, you got folks that are actually you're behind and supporting actual talented people, you know.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
that ensemble, you got, because that you got staging and choreography. You're just not standing there. Y'all are moving.
When I tell you it was a boot camp on both sides. You know, you learn like a real structure and like how to just, you know, let's go by the book type of thing. But then when you need to switch it out and all this stuff, just the whole structure part of it, like learning from Beyonce, and then you go with Kanye, and then it's like spontaneous, and let's just do it because, you know, we got the idea and let's just go for it, and then it all works out. It works out either way. So I'm learning from both sides on when to take chances and structure it, and when to just take that chance and just go for it, you know.
Mhm.
So those were, I mean, I feel like I was in like a university, you know, like learning how to be a successful artist in the way that I want to do it, you know. So I wouldn't change any of it for the world, good or bad.
That is a boot camp. A boot camp, definitely, and you got a chance to see parts of the world, and just and it moves fast. People see the highlight tapes. I say it all the time. People see the highlight tapes and think that is what show business is. It is a grind for your ass, for sure. You know,
All
and it,
day, all
yeah,
day.
yeah, and folks. I don't know. It's just a lot, you know. So what did
Yeah.
you give us some jewels, Jay? What are some things that you learned about yourself um, during the tour?
Um, I learned that I am most comfortable. I am my most comfortable self when I'm on stage. Um, it's a comfort that is unexplainable. You know, like even sitting here, you know, talking, you know, sometimes you don't know what you're gonna say, you don't know, you know, what's gonna come out or whatever, because it's just, you know, just conversation, whatever. But when I'm on stage, I know what I'm gonna do. Like even when I don't know what I'm gonna do, I know at least it's gonna be something from the heart. So I know it's gonna be something that's gonna resonate with somebody. So I found out that that's my home, you know. Um, I also found out that I like to write. I like to express myself in song, like by writing my own words. And you know, I do have help, you know, with people that you know, change up some things and help me, you know, to make it, you know, okay, well, they don't people don't really say this, you know,
We,
you
yeah.
know, all that. So you know, so I do that, and it makes it what it is. So I learned how to listen. I learned how to be a student. um, Even
Hmm.
when I am the teacher, I'm learning how to be a student of, you know, learning from people that are even working with me. You know, it's hard sometimes when you got a vision and you want it this way, you want it this way, you want it this way, but sometimes it has to be done a different way, but your vision will still get through.
Hmm.
Not saying that you can't do it your way. I'm just saying that sometimes you have to open your mind to let it be known that there's other ways to do things to get to the end goal.
Right.
So just
And
being open. I learned to be open.
I got I forgot to mention too, because I just can't forget to mention Michelle Obama's initiative. Uh, and you know, and then, you know, and so this is a whole different situation when you're talking about being a part of the First Lady's initiative for nutrition and what she was trying to do when she was in the office, and you became part of that soundtrack with the song that did very well, you know, Veggie Love, and you performed it, you know, you
Yeah, I didn't know
I
it.
tell you,
Wait,
I still got, you know, you and Monifah did the did the duet on that, which was adorable. You know, I still have.
Oh
it
my
was
God, do you
so
remember it?
funny.
I think I'm gonna
I
post.
I do.
Wait, I do too, but okay, you sing a little bit of it. Let's do it.
Yeah. The
The
day we met, and this little uneasy. My parents said, "Let's try to go try to the and
Yes, that's it. That's it. Oh my God,
all
it's amazing.
Big and strong. You're a vegetable.
day, my only vegetable. Oh,
I gotta find my
hey.
video. Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta find my videotapes because I took some candid randoms of the kids bombarding you both on stage and dancing around.
That was
that was so fun.
incredible.
Yeah,
Although I think they were going after the big broccoli guy, but it was
they were so like enamored with the actual vegetables that were on stage dancing with us. That
they
was
was
so
there.
fun.
Yeah.
And that was like the first time I was on stage with vegetables, and they outshined me. Yeah,
You know,
I'm gonna
you
say
know, and rightfully so.
broccoli still in my shine and shit.
Yes, yes, yes. It was
That
hilarious.
was a blast. I can't believe it. I really can't believe we were on the White House lawn,
Yo,
and
that was
singing
amazing.
and having a good old time with broccoli and carrots sitting on the stage
Yep.
and
And me trying not to cuss in front of children. It was amazing. That's like one of the hardest things.
yo, it was a
Forever
blast.
around and stuff.
But just goes to show you that your personality can you've got such a broad range of your demographic. You've got older women, and I'm sure men, and older younger kids dropping, at the smooth stuff, and then you can flip and then do a vegetable song, which is like,
Because he's an amazing soul and talent that way. And he also happens to be an Aquarian like myself.
Hey,
Brother,
The, one of the most brilliant signs of the zodiac. He understands. He understands my pain, and because he travels the same road.
he's a pain because what? She didn't mean that, bro. She didn't mean that. You're not a pain in the
say
same
like that. Say like that.
No, I said
pain
he
in the
understands
same
my
way.
pain because he's traveled the same road in his brilliance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was saying you're a pain in the same way that she is, but I didn't experience you in that way. Carry on, Monifah. Yes.
No. I was just from the moment that I met you, Jay. Because Jay and I that's my little brother. I'm his big sister, and I wanted to speak to this, Jay. You have I've seen so much growth in you since you've done certain things, like being able to be around the world, being in the presence of amazing artistry and being a part of that process. I can see how it's I don't want to say change, but it's how it's helped you grow. You're not so much as in your head as you used to be.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, who got time for that though? That's the real thing.
You said what?
He had time.
Nah.
Who got time for that?
That's great. And you just, I'm so proud of you. I'm just like super proud of you. And I see so much. Like, I really want you, when you posted the Sammy Davis thing, I said, he really needs to do we need to do something. He needs to play Sammy or do like a short film or something, like monologue. And it would be amazing.
You know what, Mo? You
that's
have a
the goal.
talent for finding what people should do.
Mm-hmm.
You really, I mean,
I know what I should do too. So if you're trying to say
no,
I know what I should do too.
No,
no, I can
tell you for that, but you're right, and I agree with you that him doing like a one-man show or Sammy Davis Jr. would be off the freaking.
You would murder it.
I'm telling you.
So who's producing it? Who's producing it? What's up?
Listen,
you know what? Evolve. You see your girls down here. You see these two people down here. Yeah. So because I'm doing mine, so I would absolutely love to help you do that. That's amazing.
Y'all know I'm down.
And
that's all that I love it. That's the goal.
You know something?
And then we could travel together with it, because it's we could do something really fun.
Let me tell you something. I know that this young man hits that stage.
Bang bang.
And then oh sorry, one more thing actually that blew my mind. When you did the Michael Jackson tribute tour.
Yes.
Because he's got movement. Like again, like I said, like a threat in that. You know, I remember Jay. Don't try it. And you know, because he's gonna sit on here. He's gonna be humble spice. But we don't always celebrate ours.
Right.
So that's what you got. That's what you gotta be here. You got a whole half an hour left. So we're just gonna
I will say that I did learn to do that this during quarantine, is celebrate things that I haven't celebrated, because life is short, you know, and seeing it now and during this pandemic where people are just dying, you know, people are losing their lives, and you're not even able to say goodbye because it's so quick. And so it's, you know, you have to celebrate your accomplishments no matter how big or small. And we're going back at it. So when you say, you know, the Michael Jackson tour and all that, I really am now looking back at all those things finally, and like, wow. Because we were driving by the we were driving by was it the Rose Bowl or Hollywood Bowl? I think it was Hollywood Bowl, where we did the opera with Kanye. And I was looking at it, and we were talking about it, and I was like, huh. Like, and it just hit me. You know, like you do so many things, or you do things in your life, and you live for the moment, and you're like, what's the next thing? Like this industry is so fast, you know, it's like, I don't know what's next. So you got to live for the next moment. But if you don't live in the moment and remember the things that got you to where you're going, you'll lose yourself. And that's what I kept doing. I kept losing myself in every scenario, in every situation. But now I'm finally grounding myself in my accomplishments, in God, in my spirituality, in all of that. And I'm taking Tai Chi now.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Sure.
It's the best thing. I swear, I'm learning how to harness energy in such a different way. It's teaching me how to pick my battles, you know, not being angry, not being frustrated at things that, you know, you can't control.
Right.
You can't.
So how?
And it's helped me.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No. Go finish. I apologize.
I was just saying it's helped me so much.
Yeah, I was. I have a question, because this is something that I had to kind of. I asked myself. I had some stuff with it. You know, as an artist, I know. You know, everybody has this thing of, even us as, you know, as artists, as how we look at ourselves and success, right? Like having to be at this certain space, and, you know, or if it's not, you know, this way, it's not successful. Where are you in your artistry as far as that's concerned? How do you measure your success, and what does that mean for you?
Good question.
That is a good question. The funny thing is, it's one of the hardest things to answer too, because I know where I want to be, you know, and where I feel I should be or could be. But it also, because, okay, like when you have faith, they say you're not supposed to doubt certain things, you know, you're not supposed to, you know, you're just supposed to trust that this is what it is, it's going to be this and that, the other. But in the worldly sense of how this industry works, it's like you got people that are telling you that this ain't gonna work. You're too old. You're this. You're this. You're, you know, your birthmark, your nose, whatever. And it's like, yeah, you got to keep going. I don't know any other way to not do it. But my level of success is gonna be when I can sit back and look at them people and be like, you were wrong. You know, I feel like that's my level of success, to be honest. It may not be to the extent of, you know, all, you know, the biggest artist on the planet or whatever, like I want to be, but I want to be able to look those people in their eyes and say, you were wrong, because I still made it. I still did it. And honestly, the funny thing is that the same people that told me that I should get a nose job or get rid of my birthmark, I'm pretty sure they saw me win a national TV show. So
first of all, if
you did any of those things,
if you change anything on your face,
I will murder you
in a crazy way. These are your this is what separates you from the pack. You understand? Like if you touch anything on your face, we'll kill you.
I love y'all. I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all hunt me down because, like if I ever start thinking about it again.
I know.
Now, 'cause man, look, I ain't gonna lie. All right, so even for guys, like it's hard. Like this industry is so superficial sometimes. Like I'm not even sometimes. Like it's sex sells. So it's like if you're not perfect, or if you're not perfect for what the industry or what they think the world is looking at, then they're looking at you like you either gonna have to change something or wait until the world is seeing you. So now you got people that's out there doing it their own way.
Right.
What's her name? Oh my God. Is it Issa Rae?
Yeah.
The one that she the one that did the TV show.
Issa,
like they were telling her. What was it?
Which one? Go ahead. I'll hear you.
Not Shameless. Oh man. Either way, she basically
Issa Rae. Yeah.
Issa Rae, right. She had that show. Like they told her she wasn't gonna make it. She didn't have to look or whatever it was. She did her own thing. And look at her. There's so many stories like that.
You know what I find that most of the folks that are telling you to do it this particular way, and this is and I'm gonna start off with my disclaimer. This is my opinion, not the opinion of any of the other three people on the screen. But most of the time, the folks that are telling you to do it a certain way is because they lack the ingenuity and creativity to do anything other than what's been done. So they subscribe to a way they want to make 50 holes, and there's only one. You know what I mean? Like there's only one JaVonne. And when they don't know what to do with you, that's when it becomes you need to do this. You need
to. That's why. Yeah.
That's the cover up their deficits, not yours.
That's why that's why the where we are in this industry right now is the best place we can ever be, because we can do it on our own terms and be just as successful as anyone else. I had to learn that success for me was I had to find out how I measured that and what I measured that by, and what it meant to my soul and my spirit. And so I've come to peace, not that I've come to peace, because I know that it's so funny because somebody was like, somebody that I really respect, it was like, girl, do you know who the hell and what you've done? Like, nobody take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit. Like, that doesn't happen every day. That's not what happens every day. And that's not what happens every day. JaVonne, people don't win national televised and talent shows and, do all of the things that you've done. Everybody doesn't get to do it.
Mm-mm.
Not normal.
What's interesting, sitting here listening, it just brings to mind that the legendary Miss Melba Moore sat on this show and said she wants to be a great star someday. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot say Melba Moore and someone not know who she is. I am talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, but success for her is success for her. Because, and I said to her in my way of thinking, I said, but Auntie, don't you know that everybody that comes on this show, when I mention your name, if they have had any experience with you, they go on about how much you've influenced them, how you touched them, or how you did something for them, or how you helped them, and the whole show stops because all we want to talk about is give you your props, Auntie Melba. That's it.
Right.
And I said, what could be greater than that? And she was like, no, there is nothing greater than that. But that also taught me that you always have to have a goal. You always have to, there must always be something else to reach for. Otherwise, what are you doing it for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
sure.
I can't say Monifah in certain crowds without people saying, oh my God, right, Monifah. I'm like,
Right.
but they, you know, every
now I'm chopped liver.
and you chop liver today, and my shero tomorrow, you know. But I will tell you that my new supervisor told me that when she was a little girl, she used to dance to Touch It.
I'm sorry, but she was what?
When she was a little girl.
Uh-oh.
So what the fuck is she? What?
My supervisor. Look,
how old is that mug?
That could speak to your world or my world.
I could not.
It's my supervisor.
What?
Okay?
How old is she? Now?
I'm sorry,
am I saying something about you? Or am I saying something about me?
Crazy JaVonne. Let me just tell y'all real fast because you said that, JaVonne. Do you know? I mean, you know, I could be, be somewhere, and I appreciate. Let me tell you something. I appreciate the people that have supported me and got me to where I am as far as the success, because that was people buying into what they felt when they heard me sing or the songs I sang, whatever, right? But let me just tell you how sometimes, now you know how some people, oh boy. So people are like, oh yeah, I used to, this motherfucker, look, excuse my French. I was like, now we the same age, bitch. All right, you wasn't no little girl, but like, and how old are you right now? I was like, we was around the same age. I was like 2 years old. I'm like, what are you talking about? When I was little, girl, if you don't get your cane and go somewhere.
No, my supervisor probably was a girl.
Well, I will say this though. I'm happy.
I'm sorry. What real quick? Let me just shoot this in there. That you are both superstars in my eyes. You know, Mo. Forever. I mean, I don't just go around willy nilly asking people for their autograph. So,
you do. I know somebody else. I know somebody else. Oh. No, I'm kidding. I'm messing with you.
There's a couple of them, right?
But yes, you got a superstar right there.
But you are a superstar, and I'm listening to your music, JaVonne, and
Amazing.
I can't.
Try to do it. I can't do it.
I can't figure it out.
We're both done.
You got it going on. I'm sorry, Rezi. You were gonna say something?
No, I was just gonna say, outside of him being one of my favorite falsettos, I just, there's so much that he's capable of, and I was resonating. What resonated with me, Melba Moore stuff, is the idea that her saying that, the first thing when she said that I thought about was, oh, good, so she's not done. We still get more stuff, because she just dropped the house track. So we got theater, television, movies, gospel music, R&B music, house music, like. And she's
still going.
Yo, listen.
And she's just doing her
right. And she's got a house track recently, like this.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
And she looks really good.
She does.
It's amazing.
She looks amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I just need to hear a little bit of that something up in this area. Jay, right here. Can I get a little
you want me to sing?
JaVonne. That would be JaVonne.
Okay.
All right. Not JaVonne.
Go. I was just warming up. Right. He was the guest. I'll sing for you.
Can we mute her mic? Can we do something? No, I'm like, okay. No, Jay, you gotta do a little something. Like, I don't know if these beautiful people that support the show. Well, when you get off of here, go on YouTube, punch in JaVonne, and that's it. But maybe you could give us a little something.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, you have a new song, or you sent me a song anyway. That is very, very it's very, very much about where we are today. Cabin.
Yes.
Can you hit us up with a little bit of that?
Oh yeah. Same place, same time, same place. No, that's not right. Like, same place, same time, same place, same high, same tone, same rhymes, same day, but a new life. Spinning around and around with nowhere to go. I'm stuck in limbo. spinning around and around with nowhere to go. I'm stuck in limbo. Oh, 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 cabin fever. Oh, 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 I got cabin fever. Say, oh, 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 so sick of cabin fever. Oh, 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 cabin fever.
Yes.
I love
That
it. Yes,
song, do y'all
baby.
know? Do y'all know? I pretty much wrote this song on the way back from Maryland on a flight in about an hour left on the flight. And I was playing because I learned how to play guitar during quarantine, y'all, like 4 months,
Yay,
right?
that's dope. Yes.
In an hour a day. I was like, no, there's no way I'm coming out of this thing without learning this thing. Like I had two guitars that I did not know how to play. There was no way I was gonna leave quarantine sitting in the
I
house
know
and not
that's
know how
right.
to do something. So I
Nice.
learned how to play, the basics, the chords or whatever. And I had these chords in my head. Then I went home and I met up with a producer, a friend of mine, a producer that his name is Anton, and he actually did something for me a long, long time ago. When I had a single on the radio in Maryland, it was dope, but dope. Anyway, yeah, so we linked up again, and he was like, "Yo, let's just lay it down." So he showed me how to like lay the guitar chords down, like we kind of put it together. He sent it to me. I was playing it in the car, and then I got on the airplane, wrote it out, and I was like, "Okay, let me do this. Let me do it. Get in the studio, record it." Anthony helped me finish it out. He was like, okay, why don't you just switch this up and just like, kind of do that. I was like, yeah, that's dope. So then we did it. I recorded it. It took forever to get mixed, forever to come out. When you got something and it's like, you ready for it to come out, it's your baby and all that. Man, the procrastination on people's like hearts and stuff. I was just like, okay, I know this ain't that important to you, but it's important to me, and I need to get this out. Okay. And I thought quarantine was about to be over. I thought we was done. Like I thought the end of the year, we was good. No, okay. So God, was like, okay, you can still put it out, Jay. Go ahead, put it out. And it's organically growing. Like people really organically love it, and it's kind of dope. So,
dope.
yay.
And it's very apropos because I think that we all got that cabin fever for sure. I'm trying to find. Because I took a really adorable picture of the two of you with broccoli, and I'm trying to find it.
Oh, she got it. She got some pictures of us. Let me tell you.
Yes, I do.
I need them all.
I
need them all.
You got some good ones. Yes,
yeah, I do.
I need them all.
I got great video of the two of you. And you guys have really good chemistry together, actually. And if I had to pick the next duet song, it would still be Guilty, featuring Barbra Streisand and Andy Gibb. So
originally recorded by Barbra Streisand and Andy Gibb.
Yes, yes. Okay. And I think that would be an amazing joint to do. Jay, where do you see yourself in the acting pod? Like, because I see you there too.
Well, it's funny that you say that. Now, I've actually been doing a lot of studying and reading, and I've been going out for a lot of auditions. Got a couple callbacks. So I'm getting there. I think that I got that acting bug. I think I do. I really do. I think I love it that I got a chance to play, one of the late greats. I mean, Michael Jackson, on stage, and that was the start of something because I was like, what is going on? Like, this is something like being able to play a different person, not just singing, but like being able to embody something. And, and I have friends and family members that are actors and like they're working actors and I'm learning from them and just everybody. I'm paying attention to movies differently. I want to play Sammy Davis Jr. Just throwing it out there, Lena Waithe, wherever you are. Shameless plug, it's okay, but I'm mad. But yeah, I know I would have to lose a lot of weight for that though, because I've gained some muscle mass during
you'll be fine.
quarantine.
Yeah, you probably don't have to be exactly the size, but you're very I think it'll work. Interpretation is one thing. Yeah, it's just about maybe a few, but yeah. I think it could be done. I think you would be great at it too.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
down.
And that
I am.
suit
I'm
and
with it.
that suit and that cocktail and that smoky club joint, Sammy, like, oh my God. Like seriously, like
Yes.
no, Jay, you would bring that all the way together. So if anybody's out there looking for Sammy Davis Jr., please give J Rome a call. Find him. If not, find us and we will find him. He's doing Sammy Davis Jr.
Yes.
And
That I will need a couple tap dance lessons. Anybody out there as well?
okay, Bojangles.
Yeah, well, Sammy did it all, man.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
All you gotta do is, if you learn the top step, you'll be able to do some. The other stuff will come. The heel toe and all that. It'll be all right.
Okay.
You'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Top step,
Okay.
everything. I studied for 5 seconds with Gregory Hines.
Ooh, that's amazing.
That's another.
Yeah, look, you see all the stuff that you do and you take for granted. Like I was a kid, and it's wow. Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
To hell with whoever says, my success and is definitely relative, honey. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
What I appreciate about the artists now, and that you guys may not appreciate, is the fact that you are slowing down enough to not to blur. So, background Betty.
Yes.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Sorry.
This is the Wednesday show. It's not brunch in the basement. It's in the basement. But anyway, it slowed you down enough to be introspective, to be reflective, and also to get your flowers while folks want to give it to them. And I know that when this is lifted, the Ministry of Music is going to be like, because honestly, that's all that's getting me through. I'm going to be straightforward. That's all that's getting me through. And the idea that, of course I get to spend time with my wife and, and we can watch an amazing movie. Who is the clown?
Okay.
And just to be able to create, because I want to see what's birthed out of all this.
Yeah.
I'm
still trying to figure out what the world's gonna be like. Because already I was walking up a hill and I saw a mask sitting on the ground, and I just kind of looked at it like, just kind of scurrying around it, like it could be, got the corona on it or something. And it's like, I feel like, because I've seen other people I was exaggerating, but like, it's like, I feel like people are really doing that, like the germs and everything, like it's overly exaggerated, which I get. But then isn't it also true that by using too much hand sanitizer, you're weakening your immune system? So it's like, is this like some kind of thing that they trying to do? Like they trying to get everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's why I've resorted to just straight soap and water, but I've always been a obsessive hand washer myself, yeah. But just soap and water.
Yeah, but hand sanitizer and all that stuff is a whole different thing. And yes, it does. Antibacterial soaps don't make sense, because there's some antibacterial erases, gets rid of the good bacteria, because all bacteria isn't bad. A lot of it is we need it, And so regular old soap and water will suffice. It doesn't make a difference if it's antibacterial. Just wash your goddamn hands. That's it.
I think we should all do a class action lawsuit against the government for the PTSD we will be suffering going forward.
Ooh, baby. Well, I know some good therapists and I'm grateful for it. Shout out to Renee Lewis. Anybody coming in her care, because she is going to work.
This thing that the Republicans have done in terms of trying to overthrow the government has given me fits and has made me nervous. Okay, so
you know what?
I'm ready to sue the government.
And this is service enough.
Let me say something. We gotta start that division, because every time I hear y'all talk about it on this show, I have to say it is the government. It is not Republican. It is both parties. It's everything that is wrong with the powers that be.
Well, let
Democrats,
me just say that some people that
like,
signed on to sue the states and turn over the votes, those are the ones I'm talking about. All this other shenanigans, I'm kind of used to that. But we voted, and you trying to overthrow the vote, overthrow the election. That
they're not gonna be able to. That's a whole bunch of. Let me just tell you how much
trying real hard.
But what is really happening that they got us distracted by that, just like they had us distracted by Trump being in office. Then all this stuff happens that nobody's paying attention to. They had us distracted by race and dumbass Trump. And all kinds of shit happening behind the veil while we're scrambling for the things that they put in front of us, right? They doing this, so we're distracted by that, and all kinds of mayhem is going on that they are actively that we're in the middle of right now that is happening to us right now.
Mayhem. You're right.
Mayhem, yeah, because we're really be doing somebody.
Somebody's getting sued. Somebody's getting
Somebody
sued.
Gets sued. You sound like me and Taco Bell, because I'm still probably going to sue Taco Bell. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Listen, let's just hope that you both can.
Sorry, JaVonne, but I had to get that out.
Yeah, this, I tell you, Jay, what was the voting scene like in LA?
It's pretty crazy. I hated the fact that they distracted us as much as they did. With all of the things, like, Mo was saying, like with everything that they were trying to do and pull. And then after everything's over and said and done, then we got all these cases of corona now, because they remember all of that stuff. It was like staying home. Okay, get out and vote. Make sure you go vote. And that's like, okay, everybody got all these cases now. And then on top of all of that, it's with the overturning of the governments. Like I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss of words. Like, out here ain't no different than anywhere else. I mean, it may be a little bit more Hollywood and dramatic, but it ain't no more. It's no more different other than that aspect, I think. So,
and you guys are shut down right now, right?
This world, we're shut down. Yeah. But and it's like funny because people aren't listening. There's still people not listening. I saw something online today from this group of people in a gym. None of them wearing masks. None of them, practicing social distance and anything. And this man had the audacity to kind of like have up a sign as if he was proud, like, show us the science and all that stuff or whatever. But then, like, everybody in there has no mask. Everybody sweating around each other, helping each other, slapping each other hands and everything. It's frustrating to watch, because if you're not helping the cause, you're hurting it. Plain and simple. Like, what are you doing to help it? Like, you may be so, like, don't be stubborn and screw up the rest of the world just because you have an opinion about something that could potentially harm people you love and care about. But
exactly. And well said.
Yeah.
Very well said.
Absolutely. Like, I'm not gonna, whatever my personal feelings are and my thoughts, how I think about it, I'm not a dick. I'm not gonna not, protect myself, because I know it's something, but or put anybody else in jeopardy. I don't walk the streets with a mask if I'm walking alone and I'm by myself and I'm walking the street. Right. I don't have my mask on, because I'm very clear for myself what that also does. That is not good for us either, to have a mask on all damn day. That's terrible. So I either stay home, or when I have to go in a place of in a public place, I put my mask on, and I'm usually not there more than 20 minutes. And I take my ass home, and I get in my car and take my mask off. When I watch people in their car, isn't that weird? Why do people drive around in their car with their mask on?
I think it's because of, like, it's like wearing glasses or a hat. It becomes part of what you walk with it.
See, that's the thing. That's what they want. Yeah, it's never gonna be natural to me to walk around with a goddamn mask. It just ain't. So any chance
people are getting used to it, though.
Yeah, I know. That's the point. That is my point. That is the.
But I
That
mean,
is
I think,
exactly my point.
but also
On so many
from
levels.
just a respect standpoint, just saying
Mhm.
like you'll respect the fact that okay, well, if I go into a place with other people or if I'm around other people, but there's people that blatantly not do it, and not to
I
say
know.
that because I don't
Crazy.
know personally anyone that has passed from COVID. I know people that know other people or people that were close to them that have. So from that standpoint, I'm going to respect the fact that I don't know what this is. I'm not going to
Right.
know because no, I don't wear my mask when I'm running because I can't breathe. And you're not going to tell me
Right.
that I have to put on my mask in order to run. But if
Mhm.
I'm around someone, I will respect that person and I'll put it on and then, go about my business. But
Right.
I just feel like that part is the part that I think people are missing. It's the respect part of it. Just
Right.
Right. It's
respect the
not about
space,
you. It's
which
like
we
you.
should be doing
It's
anyway.
bigger. Right. Like
Right.
it's other people. It's other people to be to have regard for. Like that. That's
Yeah.
that part. You know what I'm saying? What you do personally is a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if I have my mask on, I see somebody that doesn't have their mask on in a public place, especially in a grocery store. I'm like, I don't. I'm just like, okay, it doesn't give me the heat. Like, it doesn't make me like, oh my God, put your mask on. You got mask police out there, people are a little nuts. Like, just mind your business and stay away from them. And, 'cause you should be, rinse it off your shit when you come home anyway and all that stuff. But,
Yeah.
We wanna shift this just a second so we can get behind the veil on JaVonne. And background Betty, because you're here, you get to play with us too. Yeah, yes. So
But before you do, I just want to say real quick that some people just like to smell their own breath. Okay.
So Jay, we play a game on this show called Rapid Fire. And what it is, it's a word association game. Everybody has the same look. What is this? And it's a word association game, right? And the association, and I say a word, then you say what immediately comes to mind. Now, what's unique about this particular exchange is normally it's just JaVonne and I. So now you're going to get 5 different words from background Betty too. So background Betty alias on the show.
Right. So Rezi, let's let Mo start because she tends to piggyback and say the same words you said.
That was only because I wasn't on the mic. Like I had stepped away from the phone that day.
It shows that y'all two are like kismet and y'all
it might that's just
started.
Yeah, because we have similar whatever. But
yeah,
okay.
man, y'all.
Let me okay. You
ready? See, I'm stuck, right? Hold up. How many words we getting here?
I'm gonna it's gonna be 5 words. Is this the first thing that comes to your mind when I say a word?
She's gonna say a word, then you say the first thing that comes to mind. And she's gonna do that 5 times. So you're gonna get
35 words. Yeah. Okay.
15, babe. 15. Not 25.
No, I didn't say 25. I'd say 5. Okay. I'm gonna say 5 words. Okay. Memories.
And I just have to say one word.
The first thing that comes to mind.
First thing that comes to mind.
It doesn't have to be
Christmas.
1 word. Christmas? I love it. Okay. Friendship.
Besties.
I didn't hear that. He kind of cut out. What'd you say, babe?
Besties.
She said besties.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if that's the first thing that came to mind.
This is your veil.
Love.
Cherish.
Talent.
Star.
And finally, JaVonne.
Happy.
Yeah!
JaVonne, you're up next. Thank you, background Betty.
Who I'm up next? Oh, okay. Thank you. Pizza.
Favorite.
Music.
Everything.
Harmony.
Heartbeat.
Personality.
Shine. I have no idea. It's the first word that came about was shine.
Okay,
That's a good word.
it is.
And Shaka Khan.
Oh God.
Banger.
Okay.
Okay.
Banger.
All right, and I'll bring it up the rear. I had to write down the word, so I definitely JaVonne made me scratch 2 of mine off the list, so I had to replace them real fast. Purpose.
You said purpose?
Purpose.
Divine.
Soul.
Alive.
Community.
Home.
God.
Grounded.
Career.
Livelihood.
Nice. Thank you, Jay. And
Hey,
I want to also give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Anthony Walker, too, producer extraordinaire, and would love to pull him on, because I know he hears music in a very, very special way.
Yeah, he gets on my nerves.
And let the universe conspire to make it happen.
Let me just tell you, I was sitting right. Well, I wasn't. I was sitting right there in that spot. And I had to work with Anthony, and we argued for 2 hours.
The man, without a doubt, is a genius. Not gonna lie.
Yes,
But
he is.
He will put you to work, okay? And you will hate him for it, but the product is always amazing. It's always amazing.
Absolutely. We had mad fun. But it was hilarious. You had to hear how he was talking to me, and I was like, "You gotta respect your elders, my man. Like, I'm older than you." I was like, "I've been doing this a long time. You ain't been doing it this way. I know what I'm doing. This is new sound." And I was like, "Okay." Actually record with auto tune, like actually sing with it on. I understand it for style and everything. I was so frustrated because I have perfect pitch now. I could sing anything by memory and it'd be on key. And when you sing, am I right or wrong, JaVonne? When you sing with auto-tune and your pitch is really good, it is distorted, correct?
It sounds very distorted. It almost sounds like you singing wrong.
Is it? Oh my God! Yo, oh my God! I want to kill myself.
Hate it. But
you gotta do it afterwards.
But
it taught me to sing a different way. Like, I found a different placement of my voice to be able to sing on it. But now we don't record with it on. But it literally taught me how to sing with a different placement in my voice.
It does. But I
hate it. But yeah.
Well,
we on the same page.
I'll say this on the auto-tune note: real singers don't like it, but there are an awful lot of folk who love it because it saves them and it creates what they need to create. They're doing sonic stuff.
I like it for sound afterwards. Like I like it for style, and because that's how we hear now. Like most people, whether they can sing or not, they do a little something on the auto-tune side in the engineering, in the mixing, and and all of that. They do.
Yeah.
Because it's a new way of how we hear things. So everybody,
it's all perfection.
Yeah.
Like we're now, everything now is on that perfect pitch thing. So everybody's listening to something. So when you hear something wrong or off, whereas before it's like you could sing a wrong note, it's like, oh, they had feeling, or you didn't really notice it. But now when you sing the wrong note, it's like, oh, what was that? You know what I'm saying? And people that don't really know music, or people that's not really, and people have told me, like, people that well, I'm not even gonna say that, because I do believe that everybody can sing, just not everybody can sing well. But like a person that couldn't really sing as well, I would say, you know, would tell me like, oh man, you really needed to do it this way or whatever. I'm like, oh, all right.
I don't like that. Let me tell you something. I'm
Sometimes
like,
you just gotta let people talk, you know. You can let them talk.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Renee Lewis wants to know, what is your favorite project that you're working on right now? Are you working on a project?
I am. I'm working on my own personal album right now. Finally.
Yay!
I am so excited. It's gonna come out next year. But I have been working on it obviously for a long time. I normally put out singles, or this year, last year and this year, I was able to put out a Christmas EP, which I'm so super proud of. This year I've added some songs to the EP, so it was good. But now I'm actually working on my actual album, and I'm super excited about it. So
Cannot.
it's gonna be so amazing.
Cannot wait for that.
Yeah, I can't wait either to get that call.
So
I can't wait.
So don't forget, we are a licensed international radio show. We're gonna need to be able to break some of those, get them things in rotation. Thanks in advance.
So let's get a drop for the show. How about that?
All righty.
Hi, JaVonne. And you're in the basement with, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, this is JaVonne, and you're in the basement with JaVonne and Terez.
Hey, wait, I'm JaVonne. Okay. Hey, I'm JaVonne, and you're in the basement with JaVonne and Terez. First of all, I'm terrible with drops, but I hate it. I'm terrible.
That was really kind of cute. I kind of like that.
We're gonna keep it.
I laughed though. He gotta do it again. I laughed.
You laughed.
Yeah, that's why. That's another. Yeah, it was cute.
But get one.
All right, let's try
to get a safe one.
Let's get a good one. Let's get a good one.
So do a regular one.
A clean one. Mm-hmm.
A clean one. Okay. All right. Hey, I'm JaVonne, and you're in the basement with JaVonne and Terez.
All right. Can we do it one more time? One more time.
All right. Ready? Hey, I'm JaVonne, and you're in the basement with JaVonne and Terez.
Pretty good. We got it.
We
got it. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you, background Betty.
I love you, Jay.
Thank you for
I'll
having
see
me.
you next time too.
Jay, one quick thing.
Thank you, everybody. Jay,
tell everybody where they can find you, Jay.
Can you see me? Hear me? Okay. You can find me on all social media platforms at official JaVonne everywhere.
At official JaVonne, just like it's spelled, JROME.
Just like it's spelled.
Yep.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for having me. I had a blast.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming.
That's what's up right there. Yep. Everybody have a great rest of your week. If you're in New York, New Jersey, the East Coast, enjoy the snow. Be careful. God bless. Good night, Resi Poo. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Silky Smooth. Sheesh.
What's up, y'all? This is Dawn Robinson, formerly of In Vogue and Lucy Pearl, and you're in the basement with JaVonne and Terez. My girls.